Hi everyone. So today let us take one of the behavioral kind of a question. So yes, let us take this one. Tell me about a time when you were trying to understand a problem on your team and you had to go down several layers to figure it out. Who did you talk to with and what information proved most valuable? How did you use that information to help solve the problem? Okay. Let me just open a document and paste this question over there. Side note. Yes. So behavioral questions can come in a different shape and not say sizes, but the core part remains the same about your experience working on different products, different challenges with different teams. So that is the and how did you come? So that is the core, I would say, behavioral questions. So let us take a framework. I think I have not followed any framework previously in the previous questions that I have tried to answer, especially in real questions. So for now on, let me, I think, uh, choose a framework and then. So the obvious one is the star framework situation. What was the task and how did you assess it and what was the reception? I think that is the full form of this situation, task, analysis, and your result. I think analysis and result. So situation as is the situation, T is the task, A is the analysis, and R being for the result. So let us take this situation, kind of starting the situation. So the I will read this question again. Tell me about a time when you were trying to understand the problem on your team and you had to go down several layers to figure it out. Okay. Who did you talk with and what information proved most valuable? How did you use that information to help solve the problem? Okay. So first I will describe the problem that I was trying to solve. So I was trying to build a report for the competitive report. Now technically that was called a DAR. DAR means decision analysis result. I think it was named. Yes, I forgot. Decision analysis framework or something like that. A decision. Now that decision analysis that we had to do uh, for the team. Now that DAR framework that I had to build, it mainly this was built for the team and for the client, where we had to provide uh, different competitive solutions for why did we choose a particular product or a particular tool. So for let's say technical team chooses certain platform for messaging. Now we needed to provide a competitive, I think, breakdown for different tools that were in the choices bucket and list down what was the pros and cons and why did we go with the particular tool. Let's say we chose the Twilio, but uh, what other options do we have? Did we have in front of us, and what factors did we consider before going on with the Twilio? So this is, I think, a standard report or a DAR, decision analysis, that is made for the client, that is included in the project for the client, for the internal team to be part, where we submit this to the client to make them understand that we there is no any, I think, bias or any conflict of interest related to selection of particular tools or particular platforms, and what was the core reasons behind our selections. So that was the, I think, problem or task I was building. Now in this, the core problem I was facing was I had to do a technical analysis for a certain tool. It was a technical tool, and for this I needed help with the technical architect. So this was a situation, and task, I think, task for me was that talking or discussing with the technical team, architect, and completing that report for the project. Now if I moving on to the analysis part, now what I did was that since the senior member of the technical team, like say the architect, now planning and everything of this selection of the tools is purview of the technical architect. Selection of the particular technical tool comes under the responsibilities of the architect. Now it comes under the architect, and I had a very little time because they are the architect, uh, senior member of that. They are very busy given their timeline into multiple projects they are handling. So they had a very little, I would say, little time for the discussion. So what I did was that I consulted multiple software development team to understand the technicality and criticalness, technicality and of the particular tool, and what is, how does this work, and what are the other tools that we were in the considering. So before meeting with the architect, I had with discussion, I had discussion with multiple software developers, trying to understand. I also did my own research, where I got the basic understanding of what this tool actually comes, and what are the different benefits and disadvantages of using this particular tool. And when that meeting occurred, we did meet. So I had a handy, I think, a set of questions already prepared for the architect. So we did not have to set of questions prepared for the architect. And this, uh, the result of this was that this report was completed within a week, which is standard, which is less than, I think, 50% of the standard time. because it requires consultation with multiple teams, from technical team, from product team, from the marketing team. Multiple teams are considered and consulted while preparing this report. And also the I would say the comment and feedback part, that was also feedback comment part of so this includes the feedback and comment part of this report, where we submit the report to the senior member and they provide feedback and comment, and again we include those comments and try to answer their any query which they have. And okay, another, I think I have pretty much solved. Or who did you talk to? I talked with software developer. Information, what information proved to be most valuable? How did you use information to solve it? So the, I think I have not covered this, but the how it proved valuable, that it helped me uh, list out the questions that I had. So it filtered out the lot of questions that I was trying to answer for this particular tools, for technical tools. So most of the questions I would say were answered by the development team, engineer, software engineer. The very few questions that were related to the architect, like the he gave his point of view. So that would be all, I think. And in the next video, I will try to answer another questions related to product or any assignments that I've done. And also I am trying to build this head out application that we had completed the assignment last time. So it was mainly the assignment that I had done was a homepage and discovery. Now I'm working on improving the checkout page and payment integration page that we they have head out application. So let's see when it completes. Then I will uh, upload a video of demoing the what I have built and what I have worked. Okay, that's all. Thank you.